when I was thinking of Environmental Educator of the Year award, what that person would have, I was thinking it'd be somebody who's a practitioner, who's got years of experience in the field, somebody who's a lifelong learner, always looking ahead to continue practicing, somebody who wants to share that with others and is interested in sharing that knowledge and promoting environmental education outside of their own organization. And I thought someone who's an outstanding environmental educator is also a mentor to encourage people to enter the field. So I'm really pleased to present the Environmental Educator, Outstanding Environmental Educator Award to Steve Wozniewski. Steve is, as far as being a practitioner of environmental education, he started volunteering at Asbury Woods when he was 11 years old. He was a member of our Explorer Post in the Animal Crew. He received the National Science for Youth Volunteer Award, went to Princeton to receive that as a youth. And he's been involved with Asbury Woods ever since then. He's taught not only Scouts, but he talks about, as a youth, delivering workshops to teachers. And Dick Tubble was so good at mentoring people to do that. Some of you know Dick, having been able to do that. He went to college at Edinburgh University and got his secondary certificate in education. And he worked at Lord, a chemical company, as a chemist, but continued to volunteer and teach at Asbury Woods Nature Center. In 1999, we created our first full-time environmental education coordinator. And I sat down with Steve and said, you know, would you ever consider leaving Lord? We can't quite pay what a chemist makes, but I think you're the right person for this job. So he's been our education coordinator since 1999. You heard about the program that he helps coordinate. He's always sharing with people. In addition to doing all those activities at Asbury Woods, he's on the board at the Lake Erie Arboretum at Frontier Park in our town, helping them to develop trunks for teachers to take out. He's been a frequent presenter at PAEE. He's Keystone Monitoring Network. He set up a watershed education program that will be funded for 10 years now through grants. Very similar. He's always sharing with people. As far as some of the other qualities that Steve has, I think if you ask Steve, though, what he would be most proud of, I think it would be what Dick Tubble taught him so well, is mentoring other students. If you spend any time talking to Steve, he loves to talk about the students who've gone through the program and are now teachers, or they're teaching at the zoo, or they're at this environmental ed center, and I think he's just made a huge impact on so many thousands of students, but those students who've gone on to careers, really rewarding careers. I think that's really a true example of an outstanding educator. So congratulations, Steve.
This definitely is a surprise. I was wondering when I was reading on the brochure, it said to be announced. And then and I was talking to Bonnie and I was talking about, why didn't write down who the winner was? I'm very, very pleased. And like I said, Brian said, I started when I was 11 years old, 6th grade science teacher at Lindbergh. Took our class over to the Nature Center, and I never left. And volunteering, and Brian said, came there in 1999 full time. And there was, I said yes right away.
Wasn't even a
hesitation. And in fact, when I told our department head at the Lord Corporation, I said, I'm going to turn in my letter of resignation. He goes, let me guess, you're going to Asbury Woods, right? And I said, yeah. He goes, well, I'm not even going to try to talk you out of it. But